York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for the Mets, Shane Bieber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one misses. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Duran checks his swing, appeal to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Bieber in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one is absolutely belted. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. 1 out, man at first. And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. The 1-0. And another ball. That's off the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Man at first, 1 away. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Line and a base hit into right. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ripped to right. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. That's in there. That's strike one.
That's high.
Red Sox already leading. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Keibert Ruiz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That clips a corner.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Inside, just missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just misses with that one. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two now, and ball four, 2 aboard. And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That's a slider for a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside corner, got him looking. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Young on the move, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Chad Patrick. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
That's the ball.
Smoked on the ground a second. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Liner, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
That one pushed foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one hammered center field. That's back. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. A soaring shot to center. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Roman Anthony. This one in the air, center field. Young settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs. Nolan Schanuel up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitching.
Oh, look at this. Fires to first.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Brett Beatty will hit next. To the right side. On to first, and that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, Brenton Doyle up now for the Mets.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Garcia gets out of the way. That's ball one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Runner takes off. In there for strike three. Throw, and they got him. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Oh!
0-1 down. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Back here in Queens, so stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia. That's too low. Ball one. And that one fouled off. That's in there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. Keibert Ruiz up next for the Red Sox. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one ripped to left. Out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty. And now Ceddanne Rafaela caught looking his first time up. And there's a foul ball. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. That one is absolutely belted, and it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So now it's Corey Seager. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man on second, 2 down. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time. Straighten him up a little bit. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Out to short. Seager. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Bunts it towards the mound. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. And now 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Start of the 4th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Brock Burke, will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In there at the knees for a strike. Bird in his 6th season, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one missed. Missed with a changeup. It's 2 and 2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Rip to third. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Up next,
here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony. Drilled in the air out towards right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. 2 down. Next to hit, Nolan Schanuel.
First baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Oh.
Now he breaks his bat. On the run, sends it over to first. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom four. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first, Pete Alonso, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Mets.
One out man at first. Dylan Dingler now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for Boston, Brett Beatty. This one in the air, center field. Young in position, and there's one down. Luis Garcia up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2.
Garcia.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now Keibert Ruiz way back there. Off the batter's iron, gone. All muscle to center field, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. One down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Now fly ball to right center. Young under it. And there are two down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Ball one there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Michael Garcia. Ground ball right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So digging in, Jacob Young. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, Brian. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. Back here in Queens. So stepping in for Boston, Corey. Seager.
Now pitching
A
for
new
the
arm
Mets,
into the game. The
number
righty,
60,
Edgardo Henriquez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Throws low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. Man at first, nobody out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Young moving under it. And there's one away. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Yes. That's the ball. Ball 2.
Seager, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that gets down for a base hit. And out to a board.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive.
And he's out on the tag. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, Simeon throws to first, and that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field, where we go bottom 6. Jason Dominguez up now for the Mets. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit, and they have their first hit since the second inning. So up next, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save!
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Man at second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the order now. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. Here is Marcus Simeon. And a foul ball. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Simeon runs. Cut on and miss. For the second. Save. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Simeon. Save. And it's 9-3.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you
Garrett Whitlock comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stepping in, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. On the ground to third, might be two. One at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Luke Weaver.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air to left center, Dominguez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Check swing and he went. It's 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now, Ceddanne Rafaela. And it's fouled away. Swings through that. Weaver in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. To the right side, Simeon. Lindor, that's one. And that's all they'll get. So back to the top of the order. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Bowling.
And the 1-0. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first. And it's now a 6-run lead. Man at second here with 2 away. Here comes Corey Seager. On a line. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, set for the last half of the 7th. Brenton Doyle up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away.
Next for the Mets.
At the plate, Michael Garcia.
Michael Garcia.
And a foul ball. Swings through the sweeper. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off-speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Runner takes off. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Jason Dominguez up now for the Mets. In the air out towards right center. Rafaela gets under it. And the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Line drive, short hop to third, over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Oh.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Nolan Schanuel. Fought off foul. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. See you later. He hammers one out to right. And now it's going to be Brett Beatty.
Oh.
Out towards right center field. Young has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for New York, Dylan Cruz. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And delivers outside. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
For the Mets.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. He swings and fouls one off. Lindor the move. In there for strike 3. Safe at second, and that was not close. So digging in, Pete Alonso.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts. We go to the 9th. Stepping in for Boston. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Juan Mejia. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
No, that's a ball.
Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Keibert Ruiz. The Red Sox up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit and a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the slider just misses. That's outside. Two balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitches.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands. Got the barrel to it and was able to yank it into the out.
In the air, right field. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now it's Corey Seager. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Ohtani stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
No, that's low.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, those are the type hits where you don't feel any.
Now on the bump, Sam Hentges. And here is Roman Anthony. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Dylan Dingler. Slider right there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Next for the Mets.
So now here's the Mets DH, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 3. Swings through that one, 0-1. Late with the swing there. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first.